Hello my lovelies and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. So today you guys, it is time once again for another squishmallow haul, as well as all of my hunting footage for the entire month of October. I found so many good squish, so many new squishables, and also a whole bunch of bumbumz. Although, in having said that, oh wait, no, they're spooky bumbumz, that's right, in stores. Oh my gosh, there is so much. So before we actually get too far into it, let's go ahead now and pop that hunting footage in right here. Alrighty you guys, so this voiceover segment is going to be a good 24 to 25 minutes long, so go ahead and grab a beverage, grab a little snacky snack, and just sit back and relax while we talk about the squishmallows that we're seeing on the screen. So let me just take a sip. Here you can see some Christmas squishmallows. Now, actually, I didn't see too many Christmas squishmallows. There's still a whole bunch of like the Halloween ones, plus the Day of the Dead, stuff like that. There was even some bumbumz in this particular bin of random stuff at this Kmart. And then of course we saw the new Pokemon squishmallows at the start of the footage. We had some Piplups and some gigantic Pikachus, and there's that little sugar glider from the Day of the Dead collection, and then all of the rest of them as well. There were so many still. This is quite close to the beginning of October, and actually surprisingly so many of Katarina the Highland Cow. And some more bumbumz. There is how cute. I am obsessed with the little sloth. And then of course at the same shopping centre, the EB Games also had the gigantic brand new Pokemons. So there's obviously Winking Pikachu, and then there's the Piplup. And don't mind the way my sister's holding that particular squish. It was a very big one, and I kind of handed it to her. A little bit funny. But these new Pokemon squishmallows, they don't feel like squishmallows. They kind of, I don't know, they feel a bit hard and weird. And then this is the day that I made the footage, or rather I filmed the footage that I made a short with about the Day of the Dead squishmallows at Target. Oh wow, just nearly choked on my coffee. But yeah, a whole bunch of like hug me's and stuff that have been there for quite some time, and these new like really cool sort of creator cases where you could color in the outsides of the cases, which I thought was pretty cute. Look, they were there one day and then gone the next. Like, they were so popular. And then Kid Stuff actually had the little 4.5-inch spooky bumbumz. They're so cute, you guys. Honestly, in the 4.5, like, every squad needs to come out in the 4.5 and come to Australia, because they're just so much cuter in that size. Now, of course, I already showed you guys the 2 candy corn bumbumz that I got last month. But yeah, it was nice to see them in stores, and then this thing didn't really have anything too new besides, of course, the Pokemon squishmallows. And oh my gosh, those 2 like blind boxes that fell just then, funniest thing. Now, this is actually the day that I filmed the footage for the Christmas short that I put up for this particular squad. So if that goes to show how long I've been holding on to this footage for, then but yeah, they're really cute. I mean, look, that Yeti is pretty cute with the peppermint tummy, but I'm just not really into Christmas squishmallows, really. I don't know, there's just, I'm not really a big Christmas person. And I mean, you know, it is what it is. Some more gigantic Pikachus. That one already has a dirty patch on its face. Don't know how. Don't ask me. And some gigantic Piplups. And then actually, I think a little bit later in the footage, you get to see the back of my niece holding one of the gigantic Pokemon squishmallows. So you really get to see how huge they are in comparison to a 2-year-old that's tall for their age. The queen bees, some of those big squish as well. These ones, I mean, there's really no point in filming these, but I mean, they were there. And then also, oh yeah, that's right, this particular basket was so full of Day of the Dead. It's like they got 10 boxes and just chucked them all out onto the floor all at once. But it was really cool to see anyway. And the scorpion was really cute. I sometimes didn't notice, actually no, sorry, wow, wrong wording. For a while I didn't notice that he had that big long tail on his butt. And then some more of the Sanrio ones, and Flounder, and another little Batty, and throwback to Miss Cherry, and then another Flounder, and another Katarina from the Day of the Dead, and another zombie Hello Kitty. Also, yeah, these Squishvilles were like, they're a really old squad. They're like super old, so I don't know why they got like a fresh shipment, unless they just found an old box in the back or something. Now, we do still have some of these cute little bags at this particular Kmart, and lol at the fact that you just saw my coffee from Gloria Jeans. Now, this particular place had some of the original bumbumz squad that was out when I first started noticing squishmallows and bumbumz, which was really cute, the strawberry milk and stuff like that. Some Squishvilles, some of the newer squads, some of the very old squads like this hamburger squad, and then the food squad off to the side as well, with like the little nigiri and the burrito and the boba tea and stuff like that. Oh, actually no, these are the new squads, aren't they? And they're pretty much all the same back there. Now, Big W... Okay, these are the same bins that you like just saw just before, but it was like quite some days later. Oh yeah, there's my niece. So she's tall for her age, but you can kind of see just how big she is in comparison to, like, per se, this particular Pikachu Squishmallow. Like, it is gigantic, and I don't know how she was even able to carry that because they're so heavy. But then here's all those same bins again. You can kind of see that their stock levels didn't really change too much. There's me realizing that the Pikachu feels really funny in comparison, and then there's that Raven from Harry Potter, and just a whole bunch of... Wow, there's a dirty squirrel. These ones, like, this place was just a mess, okay? It's always a mess. There was that one time where it wasn't a mess, but... Oh, pardon me. Oh, my goodness. I need a drink. 1 second. Those random Cocomelons, ones that were still there, and a little axolotl hidden in the back. Now, this Target had an influx, and I was overwhelmed with the amount of new squishables that were there. So these are all the ones that they have at the moment. Marshmallows on a stick. I have the big version of that avocado, and then there's these cute little hot dogs, and they actually came in 2 sizes. There's banana, which was honestly just hilarious, let me tell you. I don't know why I'm talking like that. The octopus, the pufferfish, the smoothie, and then there's the other size of the hot dogs. Those were very big sized in comparison. And then this was the first time that I saw the Christmas Hug Me's, I believe, and then that's probably where I filmed the footage for that particular shot that I put up. And wow, I'm already like out of breath. This is ridiculous. We're like 7 minutes in. But yeah, so I'm just kind of showing all of the tags here. And there's the little Dawn, the reindeer, the Yeti, Yoli, the penguin, Puff. And then I think this squad was weird because there was only 5 in the squad. And then there's Brina with the red scarf and the little antlers. But yeah, it's very weird to see a squad with only 5 characters in it. But anyway, there's some of that seal and some of the donkey, the donkey's stackable that apparently nobody seems to want. And then some new kids' clothes. So this is Target. And I'd never seen Squishmallow clothes at Target before. So I thought that was pretty cute if your kids are into Squishmallows as well. And then this gigantic lobster squishable. It was just too cute not to film and add into this video. It's gigantic. It's just absolutely monstrously gigantic. And then, okay, so Toy World. Well, I don't know why, I just got really loud, but Toy World also had the smaller sized bumbumz. Honestly, they're the cutest little things. And then they had the regular sized ones down here as well. I believe that they're 7.5 inches. And they didn't really have any new pardon me, squish around, but I just thought I'd kind of film it anyway. Kid stuff also had an influx of Pokemon Squishmallows. They were kind of all around the store. I always find it really cute when they do that, and obviously they were halfway through restocking when I was going through the store. But yeah, they of course still had the smaller sized bumbumz, and they had like the regular sized bumbumz kind of restocked as well, just some different squads there. This is a different Kmart with obviously literally so many of those cute little bags, accessory bags, whatever you want to call them. This was the first time I was seeing this particular Fuzzamello squad with the axolotl, the squid, the bee. Who are the other ones? I believe that there's like a red bird, this little cute bear here, Greta, and then this bird. Is it, Kazlan? Why do I keep thinking that its name is like Admiral or something like that? But then a whole bunch of like other random plushy toys in here with a bunch of goodies in there. I don't know. I don't know. You know what? My words aren't making sense right now. But yeah, just random squishmallows kind of hidden around the place. This came out was a mess, let me tell you. And this was the first time, besides when I got my squishmallows, my pre-ordered original squishmallow squad in the mail. This is the first time I was seeing like the cam and stuff like that in person, because I did actually pre-order the cam, the 12-inch OG cam, which you'll see later on in today's video. And then I think this may have been the first time I was seeing the Sonic the Hedgehog, what are they called? Yeah, these little guys. I don't know. I was going to say squad, but for some reason I thought squad wasn't the right word. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't. No, yes, it was. I think that was the first time. I don't even remember. I don't even trust my own memory at this point in time. But then we're at another Kmart, and I believe that this trip I was by myself, and it was late at night maybe, and it was the first time I was seeing the new 16-inch squad, which includes Willoughby the possum, Geraldine the pink Scottish fold cat, and Pile, the massive blue mushroom. Oh wait, these are the same bags that I showed before, but I must be showing how much stock is still there. Yeah, literally so many. And then this came out also had some more of this older food squad of Squishvilles as well, which I thought was kind of funny, bit interesting. And then we have Malik the Triceratops, and some more Pikachu. Forgot my words. This Nick didn't have a tag, but obviously that is Saint Nick, jolly old Saint Nick. Misty the mouse, who I so regret not getting that day because I haven't seen her again since. But then we have beautiful Sunny, and I almost bought her on that day, but I missed my opportunity. Okay, I never went back to the store and bought it, so that's my bad. But yeah, just kind of having a look through this. Ashley the apple, I believe. Yes, Ashley. Fuzzy apple. And then some more cuties over here. Another massive Geraldine, the Scottish fold cat. Some more Piplup down there. And then this massive basket again with this gigantic T-Rex on top. Like, Lord knows why he was on there, but he was. And I believe that there was just like a lot of people around, so it was kind of a little bit awkward to film on this particular day. So that's why everything's kind of like close up and really short sort of clips here and there. And then moving on to the next store, which was Target again. Lots of Piplups. Not too many of the Christmas Hugmies left, but there's still that Cora the cat, who, this one here, she's been there for literally so long. I don't know how nobody has snatched her up. And then, yeah, just some like random little cuties. That one's not a squishmallow. This little doggo here. I can't remember what breed of dog that's meant to be, but even this Jerry, like, look at that nasty ass little stain on there. I don't know how he got that, but he did not have a tag, and he's been there for a long time. He's actually a ginseng, if you didn't know. That was me having a sook about how there was random plushies in that little squishmallow tray. But anyway, just showing some of the bigger squish down here as well. Pardon me just while I take a little sippy sip. And then, yeah, just everything was such a mess here. Even still some Day of the Dead, some Katrina and stuff. So many of these queen bees, which I don't really understand. I don't think they're really cute at all, but I mean, I digress. At Zing, this was first time seeing the Christmas squad at Zing. And then we saw these Christmas Sanrio cuties for the first time as well. Little Sydney the squirrel, just some other random cuties there, and still some Halloween squad, like the costume squad, and then I also saw clips. It's not very often that I actually see clips at Zing. So obviously we've seen this squad 1,000 times before, but just kind of going through what's there. I do believe that there's at least one of every single member of this particular squad. I actually have that Geraldine, the Scottish fold kitty cat. Now these mystery scented little cuties were priced at $20 at Zing, which I thought was just a little bit of a rip-off, so I left them there. And then at Toy World, we had the camper bumbumz, which I was surprised by. So this one is the s'mores one, and then I think we also see, yeah, the little tent, Tabitha. But then I also saw the OGs over here. So there was Hans the hedgehog, and once I go back to the others, oh, I also saw Theotto in the 7.5 inch, and Onel the eel. And then what was this guy's name? Leland. And this little tomato called Rita. How funny. This purple, what's it called? Skunk called Sloan. A yellow macaron called Visconti. This is a seahorse, I believe, called Emerald. And this ankylosaurus or ankylosaur. I don't know how to pronounce that one's name, but there you go. And, wow, pardon me. Oh my goodness gracious me. I just hit the microphone too. With the Sonic the Hedgehog squishmallows, I still haven't seen Shadow anywhere. We've seen Knuckles, we've seen Sonic, we've seen Tails, but for some reason I haven't seen Shadow in any of the stores, which is very interesting because that would be the only one that I would actually want besides Tails. But yeah, they had the 10-inch Hugmies for Christmas here, as well as the 14-inch. I can't remember how many gosh darn inches they are now, but there you can see the OG squad. There's little Cam, and then also there was a Simon the Sloth Hugme, which they must have had in the back and just kind of brought it out. And then we have Lola the unicorn, we have Fifi the little foxy, and then little Willy Fuzzamello back there as well. There's Fifi. Now I have a story about that Fifi as well. During the whole segment of the video, there's a story. And then of course we have Chip the Fuzzamello, and we have these little 5-inch cute Christmas cutie booties. I just kind of go through and show you all of them. Zoom Mia, and don't mind my shaking, I was very anxious. And little Jones, the Christmas gingerbread cat. He's so super duper cute. This little guy, Danny, the dinosaur, and then there should also be an Evita somewhere. Yeah, there it is, right there. The little Bigfoot, you know what I mean. Her name's Evita. I guess she's kind of cute. I'm not really into the Bigfoots, but I guess that one is pretty cute. But there were so many of them. And then the mystery squads here were priced at $14.99, which is, $5 cheaper than Zing, but still low-key a ripoff. So I didn't get them from there either. And then, of course, there is that Peppa Pig Hug Me as well. And there's kind of an overview of all of the Squishmallows that I had to go through. That was a very overwhelming night, let me tell you. Popping into Big W, I actually saw one of the pumpkin cinema rolls, and let me tell you, I almost bought them, but I just did not have the money. I mean, I kind of did, but also I kind of didn't. I didn't really want to purchase something if I wasn't like 100% sold, if that makes sense. And then some more ugly zombie Hello Kitties, and then that same bin actually of all of the Day of the Deads, you can kind of see that their stock is kind of getting a little bit lower. And then obviously they just got the massive new wave of 16-inch cuties as well, but they haven't even taken them out of their vacuum sealing yet, which I thought was pretty funny. All these same cuties, just, I guess it's hard, to kind of store massive gigantic squishmallows like the 16-inch ones. It gets a bit much. A second cinema roll, and let me tell you, I was gonna pick it up, but again I changed my mind. And of course we have the Christmas Sanrio squad here as well, and Miss Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig. Yep, sorry, that was so uncalled for. So many of the little Disney Squishmallows, which I honestly just think are quite overpriced for the size that they are. Like, I guess the Mickey and Minnie are kind of cute, but just not my vibes, y'all. Not my vibes. And then here we have the little end areas with all of the Christmas Sanrio cutie booties. Now, they also had the scented mystery squads, and they were only $10 each. So I bought 6. And I actually have a short of that up on my channel as well, where you can see which 6 Squishmallows that I did end up getting inside of those. And then in Toymate, they actually had the spooky bums as well, and they were actually really stinking cheap. But I'd already gotten the ones that I wanted, so I didn't get any more. Please do not mind the flashing in the background of this particular little segment. I unfortunately couldn't do anything about that. They had like a broken light, but it's what it is. Oh, there's another Simon. Why didn't I get him? He's totally on my ISO list, but for some reason I keep leaving him behind. Why do I do that? It's fine. It really doesn't matter all that much. But yeah, then here is all of the cuties up on their wall. And yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. They are definitely running low, I guess you could say, in Squishmallows. And then I also walked around the corner and saw all of these bumbumz, and then also bumbumz that they hadn't even put away yet. The Groovy set, the home set, and the takeout set. Now, at Kid Stuff, this was the first time seeing this particular squad. I don't know what you would call them, but they're the new 5-inch squad that have come out in our local Woolworths. So that was really cool. The platypus with the fluffy tummy is so cute, and I'm obsessed with the sugar glider and the manta ray or the stingray. This little groundhog, I thought that I wanted him, but I wasn't 100% certain because his lavender coloring was just not quite right, honestly. A couple of little Desmonds, which was so cute, and some new clips up on their hanging little chain thing, and a whole bunch of vacuum sealed massive squish, plus some more up there, and some Edens. You know, gotta have those Edens. Now this is actually in Melbourne City. I went into the Minotaur and I saw what they had on their shelves over there. It really honestly wasn't actually all that much, and nothing new that I hadn't actually seen already, but I figured that I'd go ahead and show y'all what they had anyway. And it was kind of awkward because the people that I was with kind of disappeared and like walked around, and I was kind of left to my own devices, and I kind of felt stupid walking around filming all of this stuff, but it was fine. And then there's the Sonic and everything else that was in the windows, and then this is the EB Games that is actually inside of Melbourne Central. So not much here, but there's some pretty good ones. We have this gorgeous chipmunk, I always forget your name, Melzy, that's right, and that weird coloured cheetah. And they also had some of the OG squad, as well as this purple red panda, but it's purple. It's a weird thing to say. But yeah, and of course they had the Pokemon Pikachus. Yeah, the Pokemon Squishmallows. This is a different EB Games, and they had this whole like 2 for $50 sale, which I thought was pretty cool. I didn't want any of them though. And they even still had some Togepis here, which I found interesting. Little Fifi. She's so cute. She really is. But yeah, and then some more Togepis actually in that thing, which was interesting. Some little Spoodermans. And then the first time that I saw this squad at an actual Woolworths, why did I go through and show you guys every single one when I'd already done so from Kid Stuff? I mean, I could have cut this footage out, but you know, I guess I just didn't really think about it while I was doing it. Yeah, totally obsessed with Ludovica. She's so cute. This little guy is a hyena, I think. It's got the little eyebrows, which I think is kind of cute. And then a random little Arilla. At this came out, we had the 8-inch scented mystery bags. Not really interested in those because I think that $18 for an 8-inch Squishmallow is highway freaking robbery. This is the Kmart that I've been to a few times where it's just got really bad lighting and it does that weird flashy thing, so it's a bit hard to get footage here, but I did what I could. Down this aisle it wasn't too bad, and actually I saw a Carly, the devil bat, which I thought was cute, little Fifi, some random little cuties. There was a couple of Cam the cat in the little witch's hat with little witch's broom. I still don't know why I didn't get him, but I mean, beggars can't be choosers, you know. So then we're at this Coles, and I just saw a couple, I don't even know why I filmed that, but it doesn't even matter now, does it? At this Woolworths, there was so many 5-inch Squishmallows. There was that new squad with the maze and the platypus and the sugar glider and all that, plus, you know, we had like the warthog and the possum Luan, etc. There was just so many. It was overwhelming, and you know, I spent a lot of time here, and then I ended up cutting out half the footage. But there's Luan, and of course there's some Arilla, and then I just kind of popped them all back. I don't know why I left that footage in, but you know, I'm not going to go out and edit it now. And then I actually saw on Facebook that this particular Kid Stuff had some flipper mallows, and even though they kind of give me the ick, they make me feel a bit sick to my tum-tum, I had to go through and show you guys which ones were there, because they had not only 5-inch ones, but also the, I think, either 7.5 or 8-inch ones. So I thought that was pretty cool, and I know that some people are into them, so I figured I may as well go ahead and show you guys what they had. The milk that flips into Scarlet the Strawberry is honestly so cute. And then there was even this cow, and it flips into this one. I didn't flip it, by the way. There was just a second one behind it that was flipped. I'm very weird about the flippermallows. But anyway, here is another fresh restock of the fuzzamallows, which I thought was pretty cool. And then just some other random cuties. And then that's pretty much it for the voiceover segment. Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed that hunting footage coming along with me throughout my various trips to the shops. And now for the part that you've all been waiting for, my gigantic, enormous, ridiculously way too big Squishmallow haul. So reason for this being is that all of my pre-orders came. So there's a lot. There is a lot. First and foremost, I'm actually going to go through the Squishmallows that I picked up in person, mostly because they're very large and they're right in my way. So if you guys didn't actually know, my name is Stacey, S-T-A-C-E-Y, and there is a squid Squishmallow. She is a blue squid. Her name is Stacey without the E, just S-T-A-C-Y. I know, so wrong, but you know what? Close enough to my name is as close as I'm going to get to my name. And I got her in the 12-inch fuzzamallow size, and I'm so excited. There's her little tag. And then we also have a bio in here. So it says, Stacey is a shy squid. She prefers to be home with her friends or even by herself. Big groups of mallows make her a little nervous, so she loves to learn and explore through books. She's quiet at first, but all her friends know she can be very silly. That actually speaks volumes. That sounds exactly like me. We're two peas in a bud. So I'm really happy now that I finally have my namesake in a Squishmallow. Next up is another fuzzamallow. So at the same time as I picked up the Stacey squid, I also got Sunny the bee. I absolutely adore her in the fuzzamallow type. I think she's so stinking adorable. And there's her tag, and then I'll just go ahead and read out her bio as well. Never mind. That's so weird. No bio was to be found. I don't know why they do that. But regardless, I'm very happy with my little Sunny. She has little sparkly wings and a little sparkly crown, which I've been noticing the last couple days is not centered on her head like her little antenna. I don't know if you can really tell, but the crown's definitely closer to this antenna than it is to this one. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I still think that she's just stinking adorable. She was the last one on the shelf, so I did go ahead and snatch her up. This was more towards the end of the month rather than towards the start of the month. I mean, you would have seen the footage from when I was hunting. I probably saw her like a decent amount of times, but it wasn't until, just a few days ago that I finally decided to pop the Stacey the squid, Sunny the bee, and Patty the cow into my cart. So this is the third one that I picked up on that same day. I know that Patty is a pretty popular Squishmallow, and I get it because she's pink and purple. Like, how can you go wrong with pink and purple? So she's going to start off my pink section on my shelf when I do finally get around to rearranging the entire thing. But for now, she's just kind of sitting on my floor. Actually, she's my first cow besides my little Squishville Utterly Sweet squad, I think they are. There's like a little Highland cow and stuff, but she's so cute and she's so soft and fluffy. Now let's see if they gave Miss Patty a bio. Oh, how sad. They did not. That is so rude. So the only other one that I actually picked up in person was this little Bigfoot guy. Their name is Evita. Want to join Evita on her next wilderness adventure? This mallow never gets cold and has been known to hike through snowstorms. Grab your snowshoes and start catching snowflakes with Evita. Now, I don't necessarily like the Bigfoots. I don't really think that they're that cute. They're really not for me, but I thought that this one just had like a really cute little hat on, and she's kind of like a mint green. I reckon she'll go pretty well on my green shelf. And then before we move on to all of the pre-orders, I'm actually going to show you guys the one bumbumz that I picked up for myself. So I have said in a previous video that I got my tattoo artist a sloth bumbumz. I think his name is Steve. His name is indeed Steve. So I did pick up one for myself finally. So now the next time I see my tattoo artist, which is hopefully going to be next week, I can give that to her, and then I have one as well, so I don't have to feel bad for wanting to keep the original one that I got. So I'm really happy with my little bum. I think he's so soft and beautiful. All right, so the next squishmallows that I'm going to show you guys came in 2 lots, but the second lot was just the one squishmallow, and that was my Halloween Kuromi. I am so happy that I got this little gal. She's so stinking cute. And then we got this box. This box literally came in the mail. This one. Exactly this one. I've sticky taped up the edges though so that I could fit the rest of my squish in here. But there's a lot to go through. So there is no rhyme or reason to how I'm pulling these out. It's just the first one I see or grab is the first one I'm going to show you guys. So we have, I've forgotten your name, Dina the dragon in a little 10-inch Hug Me. She's a purple dragon. Purple's my favorite color. How could I have said no? Dina loves raspberry puff pastries. Yum. And watching the sunrise. She reads books with her friend Tatiana every weekend and wants to travel to all the places that she reads about. I'm gonna have to find out who Tatiana is and get her for little Miss Dina here so that she's not lonely. I love her so much. She's honestly she's so cute. She's so stinking cute. And then I got the entire Halloween clip squad. These are actually the ones that I'm pretty sure that I've been waiting the longest for. Like, I've already shown these in videos at like Toy World and stuff in the past, but we have little Wade the werewolf. Wade is a werewolf. While he understands that he can be frightening, for some, Wade hopes to show the world that he's just like everyone else. This gentle giant loves helping his friends, participating in beach cleanups, and playing the violin. Want to come to his next recital. So cute. I actually technically only wanted like 2 of the characters from this squad, but unfortunately by the time that I got to the website, the only option left was to purchase all 6, so that's why I ended up with the entire squad. Next up is the little devil bat, Carly. Got a glitch? Call Carly. There's no computer error this techie mallow can't fix, and nothing makes her happier than helping her friends. Carly grew up playing games on her big brother's desktop computer, and now she's developing games of her own. Want to play one of Carly's computer games? That's so cute. She's got these little sparkly gold wings and little horns on her head. So cute. These ones are also plump as well. And then the next one is Lester the pumpkin spiced. I'm assuming it's a pumpkin spiced latte or just like some kind of pumpkin spiced something or other. Lester dreams a lot. This mellow got so curious about his dreaming, they started a sleep research group in college. Lester is most fascinated by nightmares and writes down all their dreams so that they can learn about what makes them so weird and scary. What do you dream about? That is so cute, actually. And yeah, just adorable little jack-o'-lantern. Like, it just does not get any better than this. And then we have Callum the little monster. Now this one, I honestly, it was not one of the ones that I wanted, but now that I have him, I'm gonna keep him most likely. But little Callum loves slime. He makes his own with DIY recipes and always adds a lot of glitter. Callum plays with slime while he watches TV or under his desk in class to help him stay focused and not fidget. Callum just picked up some googly eyes, want to help him make fun slime blobs. No thank you. Not a fan of slime, but that is really cute. Such a cute little bio for our little Halloween monster friend. And then of course we have Cam the cat with a little witch's hat and a broom on his tum-tum. And he's so lopsided. Like, I just cannot get over how absolutely lopsided this little guy is. But Cam's little tag bio says Cam loves to jump in and out of boxes and build forts with his friends Hoot and Wendy. This is the same, literally the same bio that all of the Cam Squishmallows has. I'm not going to finish reading that out, but there's little Cam in a witch's hat. And then last but not least, the one that I really wanted is Joldy the little bat. She's honestly been one of the ones that I've been wanting for the longest time. She's little sparkly ears and little sparkly wings, oh my gosh, and a little fluffy tum-tum, and her little tag is just adorable. It says, meet Joldy. She's a total trickster who loves playing pranks on her friends. She's been known to hide for up to 2 hours waiting for the perfect moment to jump out and scare her friends. So keep an eye out because you never know when she's planning her next spooky prank. Honestly, that is just adorable. But yeah, so that is all 6 of the clips. Now, to take a slight break from Halloween squishmallows, I've actually got a couple of Christmas 5-inch cutie booties. So this is a little eggnog, which is just so stinking adorable. I cannot get over this like fluffy belt around the stomach, I guess you could say. And there's like a little star anise up here with the straw. It's just adorable, and each little sprinkle is actually embroidered on the top there. There's nothing on the back, so she's pretty boring on the back, but she's so cute nonetheless. So this one's name is Joyce, and look at that really cute Christmas tag. Oh, nice. So Joyce does have a bio. It says, the only thing Joyce loves more than shopping for herself is shopping for others. A personal stylist at her favorite boutique, Joyce takes joy in helping other mellows decide what to wear and how to wear it. Super duper cute. And then the other one from the same squad is this really cute little gingerbread cat. So this one's name is Jones, and their bio says, have you been wronged by cracked gingerbread, wrinkly wrapping paper, wilted mistletoe? Call Jones, attorney at Paw, an expert on holiday law. This persuasive feline doesn't just fight the naughty, he defends the nice. That is so stinking adorable, and he is just to die for. He's like a little tabby cat, nothing on the back besides his little tail, but you know, he's just adorable. All of the details are all embroidered, and it's just, I love it. He is so stinking cute. And yep, the exact same bio for Mr. Christmas Cam the cat. So he's just in a little blue trapper hat, I'm pretty sure it's called, and has a nice little blue scarf to keep his neck warm. This one is, I believe, either a 7 or a 7.5 inch. I love how the little flaps of the hat just kind of like stick out like that. He's so cute. But anyway, so that's it for Christmas Squish, just the 3. Now, I've been saying for a long time that I had a certain squishmallow, actually it's a fuzzamallow, on pre-order, and he finally came along with this big bunch of squish as well. It's Willy the wolf. He is so beautiful. I love him so, so much. I know that you would have seen him in the footage probably from the last from last month's video, but he's finally here now. All my pre-orders do come from small businesses, so all of the big retail places do get their stock in before the smaller businesses do, but I would rather purchase from a small business regardless. So Willy was the runt of his litter, but that doesn't hold this mellow back. He is fascinated by storms and wants to be a meteorologist when he grows up. He loves bow ties, and he has a weather bow tie collection that he can't wait to show off. That is so stinking cute, and he's so absolutely soft and squishy and beautiful, and I'm obsessed with him. He's just the best little guy in the entire universe. I absolutely love him, and he's really gonna fill in one of the squares on my shelf here to start off my grey Squishmallow collection, because there's really nothing in the shelf at the moment. There's like an 8-inch, a 7.5 inch, a 5-inch, and a 2.5 inch. Like, there's really nothing in there at all, but Willy will really fill that area out. And then we've got the OG Cam the cat in the 12-inch size. I know that he's like probably really overrated and really popular and all that kind of good fun stuff, but I just cannot pass up the cuteness that is a male calico cat. And there's just something special about him. I believe a few hunting videos back, I explained the whole situation behind one of my friends that owns a small business, and she sent me Cam the cat with a little blue visor. I don't want to get into it because I don't feel like crying today, but here he is, my beautiful OG Cam the cat. I love him. He's beautiful, he's precious, he's perfect, and I am assuming that his little tag is going to say the exact same thing as all the other ones. Yep, he loves to jump in and out of boxes, yada yada, with his best friends Hoot and Wendy, etc. This last one though, I have some issues because it was meant to be the OG Fifi the fox, but she was supposed to have a new facial design. So I'll pop that up on the screen here so that you can see, and then compare that to what I was sent. Yep, so I wasn't 100% happy because what I thought I was purchasing was the new fancy face, but instead what came to the warehouse and then was sent to me was like the actual OG. I'm not totally mad about it. As you can see, like right there, I do have a little OG Fifi. She's one of the Valentine's Day ones. She's got 2 cute little hearts on her tum-tum. And then I also have another Fifi in there. She doesn't actually look very good right there, but look, I'm working on my shelf, okay? But that's the one where she's sitting in a little pumpkin. So she's really cute. Like, don't get me wrong, I think she's absolutely adorable. I just didn't want a Fifi in this size if it didn't have that cute new face that looks a little bit more like Mr. Pace up there, the fennec fox. But look, you know, it's not the end of the world. I'll probably keep her, and honestly, if I really do end up having issues and I really just don't want her anymore, I will just sell her for the price that I paid for her, which I think was somewhere between either 22 to 25 Australian dollars. I'll have to check the website that I got it from, which was Be Mine Collections. All of the pre-orders that I've showed you today came from there. It's me from the future. So I've completely rearranged my entire squish shelf now. I've got I fixed up my purple area, fixed up the top. I've got pink, I've got the reds, yellows, and then greens. And then down below further, I've got like my grayscale stuff, and then like my tans and browns next to that. But the reason why I've actually cut back in now is because I completely forgot about another bag of squishmallows that I actually got. I did make a short, but here's the official haul. So I got 6 of the mystery bag, the scented mystery bag, 5-inch little squishmallows. I think they're like the brunch squid technically. So we have Marcos, who is a little orange juice, and it really does smell like oranges. And then Marcos's little bio says Marcos is writing a song about vitamin C. The only problem, he can't find a word that rhymes with orange. Though Marcos has looked through every dictionary in the library, the best he can come up with is door hinge. Can you help him keep looking? That's so cute. And then we have the little coffee cup, and this one's name is Hortley. And then Hortley, obviously, oh my gosh, is that squish stuffing or is that cat hair? I don't even know at this point. Obviously this one smells like coffee and also like subtly off milk. I know that sounds weird, but I'm a barista, so it's just, I don't know. It smells like my clothes after I've been at work. But anyway, so Hortley, at one point, Hortley was a stressed out stockbroker. These days, she's a long haul truck driver. Aww. Though she sometimes misses her fancy lunches and fancier business suits, Hortley wouldn't trade the open road for anything. She especially loves honking the horn. Fucking beep beep. Fucking beep beep. She's so cute though. She's definitely my favorite of this bunch. And then next up we have the little pancakes. Now I don't know technically what flavor pancakes this one's supposed to be, but it has some little maple syrup. Perfect English. It has dollop of maple syrup on the top, a little thing of butter. It smells just really sweet, and this one's name is Hermine. If y'all know what flavor the green is supposed to be, please do let me know. But the bio tag for this little gal says Hermine's love for arts and crafts is reaching new heights, literally. This DIY loving stack of pancakes is using her skills in basket weaving and paper mache to construct the world's first handmade hot air balloon. Isn't that crafty? That is so cute. Ah, she's just adorable. I do have Payden, the blueberry pancake stack right there. I just think they're so stinking cute. Next up, we have the little strawberry smoothie. So this one has like a little kiwi fruit on the side and a little straw, a beautiful little embroidered strawberry on the front, and all of its little freckles are embroidered too. She's so cute. Her name is Snell, and she smells like strawberry ice cream. Welcome to Snell's jewelry store. She buys and trades jewelry from all over the globe to have perfectly crafted accessories in her shop. Snell even wears some of the unique items, like a glazed kiwi barrette and strawberry brooch pin. Want Snell to make a little gift bag just for you? Yes please, that would be so cute. And then we have the little Pop-Tart. This one, it just has like a really subtle sweetness to it. It really doesn't have a strong smell at all. This one's name is Erisa, and in Erisa's tag, it says, "Don't touch that dial." Erisa chooses the radio station around here. Whether it's a talk show or old pop ballads, this mellow is always tuned in. Some of the local stations even know her by name, since Erisa calls in song requests every Friday. Do you have a song you'd like to hear? Bless, that is so cute. I like that this one's scent is so subtle, and there's fluff on it. Of course there's fluff on it. But yeah, in terms of the fragrances, I do think that this one is the best just because it's not so strong. And then last but not least, we have this little burrito guy. Honestly, like the fluffy little head, the avocado slices, the bacon bits, and it's also like a spinach tortilla. Like, mind you, I don't eat bacon. I am a vegetarian, but it's so cute nonetheless. I think it's just, oh, I can't even. And then this stuff here, like, I'm glad that it doesn't tug on my skin because that's like a weird sensory thing that I have. It's just really cute, really sweet. The only thing is that it smells like buttered popcorn, which I'm not 100% a fan of, but this one's name is Anjara. If I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, I do apologize, but in this one's bio, it says Anjara turns, wow, I'm already getting it wrong. Anjara runs tech for the morning news of her local TV station. She's responsible for the lights, teleprompter, and announcing when they're back on air from commercial. Anjara sure has a lot of responsibility, but this burrito is up for the challenge. That's actually so cute. And she's so cute. This whole entire squad was just like absolutely adorable. But yeah, so let me know what you guys thought about the squishmallows that I collected in this particular month. It's been like 20 minutes. That's how long this haul has been. Not to mention the hunting part. It's gonna be a very long video. This is gonna be a nightmare to edit. And you know, to say goodbye, I think I might actually hold Mr. Willie over here. So I hope that you guys did enjoy today's video. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I highly suggest doing so, as well as clicking on the little bell icon next to the subscribe button to be notified every single time that I do upload a brand new video. If you would like to show myself and or the channel some support, you can do so by either clicking on the like button and or by letting me know in the comments down below what you'd like to see on my channel next. As always, you guys, thank you all so very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.